I'm gonna need these, Rich. I'm gonna need these, bro. Now I can join you guys.
A little bit of jungle juice.
Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlogs. And as always, I appreciate all the love and support. In today's video, you guys seen it in the thumbnail. You guys know what's coming. We're going straight to Dyno Comp and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it as we go. Time for some more power for Superman. But enough talking for right now. We're just gonna fire this thing up. And just like that, you guys, we're back here at Dyno Comp, and it's Friday right now. And a lot of people are at work right now, but man, they got the cars out already bright and early. Nice lineup. You got the GTR, the Porsche, the Viper, and I think that is a ST. And then you got Superman right over here. And of course, this Mustang's clean. I can't wait for you guys to see what we're gonna do here, bro. Oh, this is a sign. This is definitely a sign right here, bro. We'll get it in. Man, look at this thing right here. What an absolute monster, bro. Beautiful setup too. Love the wing, always been a fan of this wing on the GTR. There it goes. All right, so we made it back home to the house. We're gonna switch cars. We gotta go run to the bank, but we're gonna take this one because the boys are already done. Optimus, awaken. Up. The front is already up off the ground. Woo! We're gonna take this one and go make our way to the bank. Take some money out. See what we looking like inside, Prantam. Ooh. So believe it or not, the car is still on cold start mode. And we're gonna take this now to the bank. We gotta get some moolah. We gotta get some money for these guys, bro. So we can pay the man for their work. I literally just made it home, like not even 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I got an Uber back to the house and they're like, cars on a dyno, bro. I was like, oh, these guys are efficient. Let's go get this money. You guys, I'm gonna show you guys something really cool about this car. This car is pretty much Pro charged. So this one does not have the whine like the ZL1 does. This one has a blow-off valve like a turbo, but the only difference is on a turbo it spools, then it does a little flutter sound. On this, it just stays open. The blow-off valve stays open. You guys hear it? Crazy, bro. The blow-off valve on this is even louder than the supercharger on the ZL1. It's crazy. Alright guys, back in the shop. Cars on the Dyno. Alright you guys, I need to check this out while the car is being touched up. Right-hand drive. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, I was walking over to check this out. super clean, man. This thing is spotless. And then I looked over here on this side, and I didn't even know they made these in right-hand drive. I'm gonna need these, Rich. I'm gonna need these, bro. Now I can join you guys.
A little bit of jungle juice.
And buy some of this stuff now. See that? Now I'm with the cool guys. You know? That's crazy. All right, Rich, so which one is the baseline? Which one is with the ethanol? What?
So, today we did another baseline, just to get a good pull on it to find out where we were. So this is your horsepower before at 582.
Yeah.
Your torque before at 640. Your horsepower after now is at 688, and your torque after is 686.
Oh my God.
See how smoother it is as well.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah, it was dropping. The first time was 557.
Yeah.
It would go up like this and just drop.
So 91 octane, you can't run as much timing. So it's going to pull a bit of timing up here. We've optimized the time to make more power. Simple as that.
This guy right here is a genius. Oh my God, bro.
We're done.
Yeah.
Good. It's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. You guys, it was 557. The right tune. And E50, it's not even E85, it's E50. Almost 690 to the wheels. It's E50.
It's E50, about E55.
Oh, perfect.
The fuel system won't support E85, so we limited it at E55.
Perfect, E55 is even better. I'll take the other 5%. That's all right. That is insane. So the results came in. If you guys have not gotten a chance to see the previous video when I first took the car to Dyno Comp and it was a conservative tune, I'm gonna leave the card right over here up top so that way you guys can check it out. Now it's a whole nother ball game because we ended up doing a brand new tune on the car and we put Flex Fuel DSX Flex Fuel kit at E50 right now. And I'm gonna show you guys the chart, what the numbers look like now. As you guys can see, it's 688 rear wheel horsepower and 686.5 pounds of torque, bro. That is insane how important a tune can be, plus putting E50 in the car. Now, granted, I already have the upper pulley, I already have the long tube headers from Cooks, I already have the AWE Touring full catback exhaust, I already have the Rotofab intake, plugs, injectors, I already have all that. But the tune previously was very conservative, and now the tune has been cleaned up and we slapped a Flex Fuel kit on the car and it literally made 688 to the wheels, about 810 to the crank, and I got badges that say 800. Even though they say 800, I want you guys to keep in mind the dyno that we dynoed this on is turned down. It's on a conservative setup. That means I'm not gonna be surprised on a cold day if they bump up the dyno and not put it as conservative. It'll probably touch 700 wheel. What's mind-blowing to me is the fact that it was a tune and a Flex Fuel kit. About $1,800 worth. Clean up the whole car, clean up the whole system, and now we also have a setup where I have the sensor as well in here so that way you guys can see where you are with your fuel, where you are with your ethanol, where you are with your pump content with the E85, and then the desired E85 or desired what you want for the ethanol to be. Mine is at E50, so it's not bumped up, but if we go back, you can see right there on this app, which is really, really cool, It also shows down here a little calculator button. If you click that, it breaks it back down and shows you how to get to that screen where I was, or you can flip it this way to the side and you can see that as well. Now they do make a P3 gauge that goes right here, but I really like this feature because you don't need to be in the car to see how much ethanol you have in the car. You could be standing outside and then just open the app and then you'll be able to see everything that's on there. That is absolutely mind-blowing. I love this thing, bro. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Now when it comes to driving the car, it's 4:42 p.m. full of traffic everywhere. I couldn't find an open road. Everybody was going home from work. I need to find an open road. I barely gave it any gas, bro, and it was night and day. Let me show you guys the badges we put on the car too. They're sick. Back here, we put it right there, DC 800, so that way when cars are behind you and they're looking at the car, they want to know, is that a ZL1? What is it? I mean, I know the plate says it, but as soon as they see the ZL1 badge, they look right up and they see that, which is sick. And then on the hood, we got it on the hood as well, on both sides. And then under the hood, we got it there as well. Pop the hood, that's the first thing you're gonna see. Love the placement, everything. There goes the flex fuel kit right there in the corner. Upper pulley, quick setters, roto fab, reservoir, additional reservoir right there. Bro, unbelievable, dude. Another thing that's really crazy is I know that a tune is super important, but I also felt the shifts were completely different. If I put it in manual and I started to downshift on certain RPMs, the exhaust was popping way more and it was shifting harder, like spitting out, like it was, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if it spits out flames sometimes. Like I would not be surprised. I mean, it was shifting so much better, so much louder, and it was just so clean. Like I did a baby pull and it was crazy, dude. I need to go out there and find a spot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do that right now because I don't want to end the vlog right here. I don't want to end the vlog right here. I feel like you guys need to see my reaction and just let me know what you guys think. Oh, you can smell it, baby. You can smell that ethanol. Love it. Oh yeah, you definitely smell it. Alright you guys, so we're gonna try a quick baby pull. You know, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy, but I just wanna see what it'll do. And I want you guys to see my reaction too. You guys ready? Holy cow, I'm not even exaggerating, bro. You're going from 577 wheel to 688. No, 550. You're going from 557 wheel to 688 wheel, just like that. Whew. Yeah, that was okay. Hold on, man. Hold on. God, bro, that pulls hard. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. That pulls hard, and I'm not even on my drag wheels. I hope this camera is catching all of this, bro. This is insane. Insane. The car is literally night and day, bro. It's literally a different car. It's night and day. That was absolutely wild. And I barely kept my foot down, bro. I barely kept my foot down on that. Whew. Bro, I'm shocked right now. I'm literally lost for words right now, bro. It's like I had learned the car before. Like I already knew the car. But on this go around, that was completely different. I hope the camera caught that and I hope you guys enjoyed that right there. Either way, Big shout out to Dyno Comp. Rich and the entire team over there did an incredible job. I'm super excited for all the videos to come. The car is ready to go back to the drag strip. Hopefully now we can be in the 10s. Whew. Next thing, we got to make sure we get new tires. I need a new tire, a drag radial for the beadlocks that I have, and then we'll go from there. But either way, I'm not going to talk you guys' ears out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to leave Dyno Comp's information all down below in the description, so that way you guys can set up your appointment and take your car over there. This setup cost me $1,800, and I went up over 131 rear wheel horsepower for $1,800. Now, please keep in mind, I'm not promoting that's what they charge, so that way you can go up that much power. I just happen to have a very conservative tune, and we fixed that, and we put E50 in it with the sensor as well, where I can have it in the app, the Bluetooth sensor, and got the car all set up and dialed in. Man, the car is a freaking beast. Wow, bro. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A lot of crazy videos are going to be coming up soon. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. And in the meantime, you guys know the drill. A Dilla, bow, Superman, chilling in the car, prep time, chilling in the house, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.